Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. James chapter 4, verse 7. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents. And if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Mark chapter 16, verses 16 to 18. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I am the Lord thy God, which teach thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. And he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing, but prayer and fasting. Mark chapter 9, verse 29. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. Psalm 119, verse 18. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 to 18. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 3. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him, and cried, saying, thou art the Son of God. Mark chapter 3, verse 11. Be ye angry, and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. I will instruct thee, and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. Psalm 32, verse 8. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, for the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. James chapter 1, verses 19 to 20. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice make war. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 18. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 22. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 12. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For every one that asks receives, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 to 8. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, and acceptable, and perfect will of God. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Psalm 119, verse 133. He answered and said, whether he be a sinner or no, I know not. One thing I know, that whereas I was blind, now I see. John chapter 9, verse 25. Show me thy ways, O Lord, teach me thy paths. Psalm 25, verse 4. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Psalm 37, verse 23. And when ye stand praying, forgive, if ye have aught against any, that your Father also, which is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses. Mark chapter 11, verse 25. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. James chapter 1, verses 5 to 8. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very works' sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. John chapter 14, verses 11 to 12. For this God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide, even unto death. Psalm 48, verse 14. Howbeit when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth, for he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. John chapter 16, verse 13. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Matthew chapter 6, verses 14 to 15. And the Lord shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones. And thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 11. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. Romans chapter 12, verses 17 to 21. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. James chapter 1, verse 26.